Hi, team. I wanted to let you know about the artist statement that you're going to be writing for your first project. If you've never written an artist statement for me before, this is a little bit about how you're going to do it. When you pull up the assignment, you're going to see artist statement for and your project. So if you're in eighth grade, you're going to see juxtaposition. If you're in one of the other classes, you're going to see a little bit different um, project. You're going to see something called assignment, and then you're not going to have in progress and submissions, but you're going to have something that says my document over here. Okay. When you click on assignment, you are going to scroll down and you're going to see this artist flow chart. Your job when writing an artist statement is to answer these 5 questions. 1, describe your artwork. 2, how did you create your artwork? 3, what's the big idea behind your artwork? 4, what were your goals for this artwork? And 5, what are your overall thoughts of your artwork? Now, if we come back up here, you're going to notice that each one of these sections has multiple questions in it. We're going to go over those real quick because I'd like you to pick 2 of these questions and answer them for each section. Each one of these sections is worth 5 points. There's 5 sections, 5 times 5. This assignment's worth 25 points. So your first job is to describe your artwork. I'd like you to describe it as if I can't see your artwork. So tell me, what does it look like? Be specific. What's your subject matter? Tell me what it's about. What's the title of your artwork? You have to give it a title. And what are the elements or principles that are most obvious in your work? Remember, the elements are line, shape, value, those sorts of things. Number 2, how did you create your artwork? Consider what is the medium or the media that you made your artwork from. So what materials did you use? Did you use oil pastels or charcoal or colored pencils or paint? Tell me about the tools, the techniques, and the processes that you use to create your artwork. Number 3, what's the big idea behind your artwork? Who inspired your artwork? Don't say it wasn't inspired by anything, because you were. It might have been you, it might have been a friend, it might have been something on Instagram, but something inspired you. Does your work express a personal or social issue? It's definitely personal because it's something that you came up with. You might not have an emotional attachment to it, but it's definitely personal. And tell me how this connects to you and your life. Number 4, what were your goals for this artwork? What were your goals as an artist? Please don't say, my goal was to get an A. I'm sure everybody wants an A, but what were your artistic goals? Did you try something new for the first time and did you reach your goal? Maybe you didn't reach your goal. That's fine. Tell me that too. Number 5, what are the overall thoughts of your artwork? What did you learn when you created this? Did this turn out how you thought it would? So is this final piece what you imagined? And will this influence your future artwork? Here's where you tell me in this section what worked, what didn't. Maybe you hated it. That's okay. Maybe you never want to make a piece like this again. I'm cool with that. Okay, so where are you going to write all this information? When you click on this information here, you're going to bring up a slide. This is a sample that my student John Smith did. You're going to get a slide. I want you to click on one slide. I want you to give me the title and by and your name. And then I want to give you a second section that has your writing in it. You might write in paragraph form, but you may also decide to do number 1 and answer the questions. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can bullet point it like that. If we go back to the artist statement folder, which is in Schoology, you're going to find there's a couple things here that I want you to take a look at besides the assignment. These are examples of good middle school artist statements. These are my students that I've had in the past. This is their picture that they made, and this is their artist statement. Please read through these. It'll give you an example of what I'm looking for. These are A artist statements. If you go back, you're going to also find some lists of principles of design, elements of art, and art words to describe. Please submit that when you're done, and I will grade it. Thanks so much, and email me with any questions.